morning, dear friend. Now, at the risk of starting the day off on a rather ugly note, may I kindly inquire, did someone kill a skunk in here?
No, I'm just heating up some garlic bread in the oven. Hey, kid, you want some scampi? You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Oh, thanks, Gus. Geez, you know, sometimes it feels like I'm living right next door to Wolfgang Puck.
Wolfgang Puck. Isn't he the guy who used to manage Maryland Chambers?
Oh, he's the man who invented mustard. Well, anyway, I can't have breakfast this morning because guess who's going down to the local escort service to apply for a job? Come on, guess. Who could it be? Come on. Who? El Mio. The idea just popped into my head this morning while I was lacing up my underwear. Isn't it funny the way ideas just kind of pop into my head out of nowhere sometimes?
Yeah, I think they call that neurological damage. Anyway, I think you're nuts to want to be a male escort. I wouldn't wish that job on a corpse.
Guess what are you talking about? It's like a dream job. I mean, all you got to do is pick up young, attractive debutantes at their homes and take them to plays, and they pay. Am I coming in loud and clear, Gus? Free plays.
Debutantes. Hell, 2 to 1, you get saddled with some old perfume-soaked hag.
Well, Gus, that's the difference between you and me. I'll never let the smell of an old lady stand between me and my dreams. Yeah, okay, baby. Look with your eyes, not with your hands, okay? You break it, you bought it. All purchases final. Wet spill, aisle 5.
Well, you do have a certain quirky, goony, misshapen quality about you. I'm gonna give you a shot.
Oh, yes. My first escort job. Boy, it's funny, things just happen so fast in my life. Okay, I'm all right. I'm sorry, I'm just one of those guys that gags at the drop of a hat. Well, madam, allow me to introduce myself. I am Christopher Peterson, escort extraordinaire, here to escort your lovely daughter to the theater and present her with this complimentary pumpkin.
I think you're a little confused. It's me you'll be accompanying to the theater. I don't have a daughter.
2 to 1, you get saddled with some old perfume-soaked hag.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Hag. Ma'am. Here. Won't you, accept this pumpkin as a prelude to our lovely evening together? And may I add that your perfume is quite pleasant and doesn't in the least bit smell like stagnant dishwater. Let's be on our way.
I hate to start the night off with a complaint, but this is not the escort experience that I paid for.
Well, you know, I'm sorry if I seem just a tad remiss in my duties, but I gotta tell you, your excessive age knocked my ass out of whack there for a second.
Just a minute. Maybe we better start all over again. Now, to begin with, I assume a good escort would convey a proper compliment to his date.
Jeez, if you could shut your trap for 2 seconds, I was getting to that. May I compliment you on your unique style of makeup.
Oh.
It's very Clarabelle-esque. And now here's a quick spin so you can check out the goods. Oh, jeez. I am this close to blowing my waffles. Oh, and here's my little friend Danny. Say hello to him. Hi, lady. Hope you enjoy your date. Have a good time. All right, that's your little dog and pony show. Let's book. The meter's running. Come on. Geez, would you stop giving me the evil eye? You act like you've never been on a bike before.
Bike chain grease all over my evening gown.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've ruined a dozen evening gowns that way.
You know, Chris, I think a glass of wine would help me to calm my nerves.
Cool. I think the booze is over there. Get me some, too. And see if they have any eclairs.
I'm gonna go clean up. When I get back, you better have a glass of wine in your hand waiting for me.
Hey, pal, how's it hanging?
Pretty good, I guess. The woman I'm escorting tonight's fairly undemanding.
Hey, you're an escort too, huh?
Yeah, I think pretty much every guy here is. And come on, free plays.
I gotta tell you, though, the John I'm with is a total nightmare. Jeez. It's like spending the evening with a little puppy, you know? Always whining, always wanting something, always urinating on the newspaper.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. Oh, this is Nancy. I'm her escort for the evening.
Jeez, would you talk about the luck of the draw? I am depressed, man. Excuse me, my lovely date seems to be requesting my presence.
That's your date? But she's an old perfume-soaked hag.
Hey, pal. I happen to think that spending an evening with an older woman can be a rich and rewarding experience, okay? Unlike the shallowness of spending an evening with a gorgeous, empty-headed, centerfold type. Can I touch you?
Yeah, guess we gotta go get our seats. See you around, buddy.
All right. Hold on, you old hammered wench. Hey, Sharon.
Oh, Chris. How bizarre to see you at a cultural event, other than a monster truck rally. Oh, and who is this?
Well, this is my date, theoretically.
Well, thank God for senility, otherwise you'd never get out.
That's an amusing notion, Sharon. And let me compliment you on your new pet monkey. He's awfully cute. I hear they like grapes. Is his name Bobo?
Chris, could I have a puff of your cigarette?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Well, the joke's on you, Sharon. Asbestos contacts.
Go to hell.
Biggest slut in Greenville. Earthquake! Everyone, under your dates!
Chris, that just means the play is about to start. Now put that thing out and let's go in.
Oh, well, geez, it's a shame to waste it. It's a whole cigarette here. So, what are we seeing anyway?
Equus, starring Max Baer Jr. Well, that turned out to be an enjoyable evening after all, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't half bad. Talk about excitement. Geez, I nearly fell out of my seat when Horshack walked out on stage. Boy, you'd think Max Baer Jr. would be enough for your money, but then you get a bonus like that. I never thought I'd sit down for my standing ovation.
Neither did the rest of the audience.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, I better be going. Gee, this was great. Boy, I made some quick cash, dumped you off by 11, saw a free play. I still got plenty of time to get home and see Amazing Discoveries. It's a good one tonight, Reversible Shoes.
Just a minute, Chris. You're not going home. The evening's not over yet.
Huh?
Why don't you put on a little music and I'll fix us something wet.
Something wet. What do you mean, like shoe polish or tar? She's out of her mind. Jeez, I've never seen so much crap in all my life. How many records did this Tchaikovsky idiot put out anyway? Greedy bastard. Oh my God, my favorite record of all time. Ah. Margaret, do you have an appreciation for the fine art of dance?
Why, yes, I do. I'd love to.
Well, feast your eyes on this, honey. Hey, what's the idea, sister? I was just starting to work up a sweat.
I think I have a little more appropriate music here.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot more appropriate. Sounds like make-out music.
It certainly does.
Yeah, well, what are we supposed to do now? Make out?
I'm not paying you $4 an hour just to sit around and look beautiful.
I'll gladly refund all your money and even clean your bathroom if you'll only spare me the ugliness that I think is about to happen. Mother!
Running off so soon, darling?
Yes, I think it's best I leave now. For some reason, I'm on the verge of tears.
Don't be so melancholy, sweetheart. You should go home knowing you performed your job very adequately. You did just what you were told, and you offered very little resistance.
I mean, you're not mad that I was reluctant to put on the baby bonnet and then get into that stroller contraption?
No, not at all.
Well, I am a quick learner.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to learn. I've reserved you for the next 5 nights. Oh, by the way, darling, here's just something a little extra for you. My way of saying you're special.
Wow, a Rolex, just like the one Bob Conrad wears. Thanks.
Oh, wait, Chris. Always remember, rewards come to boys who know the value of obedience.
Gus, she was unstoppable. Oh, I mean, in the hotel, on the sand, underwater, on top of the dump truck.
On top of a dump truck?
Yeah, well, that was kind of my idea. I guess I'm just a hopeless romantic at heart.
I'm telling you, kid, get out of this now, before it blows up in your face. She's using you.
Gus, what are you talking about? It's the perfect relationship. She's madly in love with me, and I could care less about her. You know, all I gotta do is, clean her pipes a couple of times a day, and she rewards me with a dazzling array of cash and prizes. It's better than being on Jeopardy.
Clean her pipes, that's good. I'll have to remember that.
Besides, who's using who? Gus, let me take you on a little tour. Come with me. I'd like to show you the new and improved Chrissy Land. Come here.
Good God, this place looks like a Mexican pawn shop.
I know. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it?
What the hell is this, a ferret?
No, silly. Jeez, it's a wig. Sometimes she likes me to be Chuck Connors. I don't know. I think maybe she has a thing for him. Anyway, it's just one of our little games.
You know, kid, this whole thing is starting to nauseate me.
Why? Because you feel it's a disgusting display of decadence and opulence?
No, I'm talking about this rancid salami.
Jeez, Gus, for crying out loud, don't throw meat around in here. You'll frighten the lovebird.
Hey, it's a pet. When you moved into this dump, I specifically said no pets, especially a swishy one.
Come on. He was a gift from Margaret. And he barely moves. Partly because of his disposition and partly because I've yet to feed him. Just ease off, will you?
Ease off my butt. When I say no pets, I mean no pets. You know, I am more convinced than ever that this broad is rotting your brain. Yeah, I've completely changed my mind about you. You are cheap and tawdry. Just a cheap, tawdry, sweet-smelling whore.
Oh, Gus, what did I do? Oh, jeez, what came over me? Oh, can you ever forgive me?
Yeah, for $20.
Hello? Oh, Margaret, hi. Yes? Oh, great. No, I'll be right over. Uh-huh. Yes, I'll wear the red underpants with the gold piping. Yes, anything for you, my love. Okay, bye, dear. Okay.
I'm warning you, you're getting in too deep. A real man knows when to quit.
Well, Gus, you're forgetting one very important thing. Not only am I not a real man, I'm barely a man at all.
You got me there. All right, run along.
Oh, Margaret, I don't know what to say. Do you know that I've dreamed of owning a coat like this ever since nursery school? Oh, my. I feel like Tony Orlando.
And it's adjustable for spring.
Bravo! Bravo! You know, whoever designed this coat really had their finger on the pulse of the working man.
Nothing's too good for my hard-working escort.
Well, madam, allow me to thank you the way you've taught me to thank you. Ooh, baby, I am gonna sex you up something awful tonight. I am gonna sprinkle you with a little Chrissy sugar, and then I'm gonna pop you in the oven and bake you at 450 until you're as brown as one of my daddy's loafers.
Oh, I love it when you talk insane to me.
Well, insane's my middle name. The Russians have invaded America with special robots. Help, Red Dawn! Red Dawn!
That's no robot. That's my husband, Harold.
Margaret, what the hell's going on here?
Now, Harold, before you jump to any conclusions, he's not a grocery delivery boy. He's a male escort I've been paying to have sex with me.
Margaret, I don't want to butt in, but I think you screwed something up there.
How could you do this to me? While I was laid up in the hospital after open heart surgery, no less. No wonder you never came to visit.
Now, don't blow things out of proportion, Harold. It's just that the fizz had gone out of our bedroom lately. So I hired me a pretty boy to take care of business.
Pretty? He's just a fat, stupid-looking ball of fur.
News for you, Dad. This fat ball of fur has been providing a very important service to your wife here for the past week. A service you obviously haven't been able to provide. Because I've been in the hospital. I need a bypass. I'm such a big shot nurse. Get me some more Jell-O. Oh, what are you going to do? Hit me, Herbert Hoover? Come on, give me your best shot. No! What the hell? Oh, what? Oh, hey, oh, wow. Jeez, what kind of medication did they give you in that hospital? Oh, good. Well, at least it's out of your system now, and we can talk about this like two rational human beings. Oh! Oh, please, not my face. It's my meal ticket.
Are you gonna see my wife again?
Well, probably, yeah, I think so. She's a nice woman. I'll probably see her again. Now that you put it that way. Oh, I guess I won't see her again. Oh!
What?
I won't see her again.
What?
You. I said I won't see her again.
Well, he ain't pretty no more.
Harold, watching you beat the crap out of this kid was just the shot in the arm our relationship needed. Oh, it turned me on.
You know, in an odd way, it kind of turned me on, too.
Oh, don't be offended, Chris. I can still use you. I'll have you over once a week so Harold can bludgeon you until I get excited.
Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. You guys are just a little too weird for me. And that's coming from a guy who collects little drawings of duckies holding umbrellas for a hobby.
There'll be a truck over to your home at daybreak to pick up all the things I've given you.
Even the limited edition Scarlett O'Hara collector's plate?
I'm afraid so.
I'll be eating beans off of that plate by tomorrow night.
Oh, Margaret, please, I beg you, let me keep the jacket.
Take it off right now before I have Harold rip it off.
Okay, fine, here.
Now, get out.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Chris, wait, please don't go.
Yes, Margaret?
For my own enjoyment, I'd like to see Harold throw you out.
My pleasure. Get out of here. Get out of here, bum. Get out.
Ooh. Boy, they really did a number on you, kid. Well, it's like I learned a long time ago. There's no such thing as easy money in this world. Outside of donating plasma, that is.
Well, one thing's for sure, my escort days are over. And from here on out, no matter how tough it gets, I am never, ever getting involved with a woman over the age of 60 again. Gus, you sit right there. I'll get that for you.
Chris Peterson,
Yes.
you were referred to me by the local escort service. Do you have any openings for me this week?